pleasure for us to be here this evening and share a little time, a little music with you. Last night we talked a little bit about a minor revolution that's taken place here in Monroe. The Irish are trying to take over from the Swiss. We're working on it, and after the show last night I happened to stop with meet outside there with Bill Betke, and he said, well, you can count the Sons of Norway in too, because we've had enough of the Swiss. We want something else. I just, thanks to the benefit of radio tonight, I just wanted to take a few moments to acknowledge a dear friend of ours from Ireland, from Dublin, where I grew up, Eilish Quayle, who's ill in Freeport, Illinois, and because of her illness, she couldn't be here tonight, but I just wanted to say hello and wish her a speedy recovery.
Fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive.
The Swiss too. Yeah, maybe I could do that, but you know, the Italians are much better known for their lovemaking than they are for their war making. So I've got to watch out for that bunch. Okay, our next song is about an Irish wake. It's a builder who has a particular fondness for alcohol, and it gets him into some trouble. Wakes in Ireland were renowned more than a century ago, and frequently went on for several days, and sometimes as long as a week. So we enjoy the revelry, not so much the reverence for somebody who had died. And we're going to sing a little bit about a wake, Tim Finnegan's wake.
Tim Finnegan lived in Watling Street, a gentleman Irish mighty odd. He had a robe both rich and sweet, and to rise in the world he carried a hod. Now Tim had a sort of a tippling way, with the love of the liquor Tim was born, and to help him on with his work each day, he dropped a flavour every corn. Went down and snatched the partners, not the Florian's ladder shake. Wasn't in the truth, I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's wake. Well, one morning Tim felt rather full, his head felt heavy, which made him shake. He fell off the ladder and he broke his skull. They carried him home, his corpse to wake. Well, they wrapped him up in a nice clean sheet and laid him out upon the bed, with a noggin of whiskey at his head and a barrel of porter at his head. When he pulled it down and snatched the markers round the Florian's ladder shake. Wasn't it the truth, I told you, lots of fun at Finnegan's wake. His friends assembled for the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. Well, first they brought out tea and cakes, then whisk, tobacco and whisky punch. Then Biddy O'Brien began to cry, such a nice clean corpse did you ever see? Or a howger wish that Biddy McGee, but a howger wish that Biddy McGee. Whack for the down and stands to your partners round the floor, you Trafford Street. Wasn't it the truth? I told you lots of fun and Biddy's way. Then Molly Maloney took up the job. Biddy, she, you're wrong, I'm sure. But Biddy hit her a belt in the gob and left her sprawling on the floor. Then civil war did soon engage. 'Twas woman to woman and man to man. Shillelagh love was all the rage, and a row and eruption soon began. Whack for the down and stands to your partners round the floor, you Trafford Street. Wasn't it the truth? I told you lots of fun and Finnegan's way. Then Mickey Maloney ducked his head as a bottle of whiskey flew at him. It missed and landed on the bed, the whiskey flowing over Tim. Abby Dad, he revives, see how he rises, Timothy rising from the bed, saying, whistle your whiskey round like blazes, thunder and Jesus, do you think I'm dead? Whack for the down and stands to your partners round